PlayStation.
The Horned Frogs will kick it away to start. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. So Syracuse's offense takes the field for the first time today. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. The Orange trying to come up with an explosive play to convert this third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Caught behind the line. It's Cook. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Syracuse has it in the red zone. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Just keeps slinging it. Unloads to the wideout. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Orange.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the TCU Horned Frogs offense has the ball for the first time. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay game offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires downfield. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
He's got it! They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Grabbed in the middle, it's Rodgers. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. And the Horned Frogs are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see him there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
Fires to the wideout. Intercepted! Oh, what a play! He'll go out of bounds, but just what they needed to get the ball back. Off play action on first down. Looking for a deep man. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a man, it's Hoover. Bringing the heat. It's caught downfield. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete.
Another off throw from this quarterback, and they knew coming into the game that they were going to have success. They had to be efficient throwing the football. They have not been that so far. Whether it's been pass pro, bad routes, bad throws, they're not getting it done right now through the air.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
They're throwing for it on fourth down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. This time on target. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. He's got an open man. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. He'll do it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cuse.
The defense defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And he finished off the drive with a 30-yard scoring scamper. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Hoover. Throws to the tight end. Finds space on the right. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The play action fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a... Trying to beat the D deep. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Got some room to run.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Got him downfield. There he goes to the right. The tag. Touchdown, Syracuse. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Might be looking to run. He'll pull it down. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Now the play fake. Fires to the middle. He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. You got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
Buys a little extra time. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period, 1st down here. Quarterback on the keeper. Turning it on. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Willis. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Makes the grab. It's Cook. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Syracuse might take a shot here on second and short. They'll go right back to him. Tackle is made at the 48. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
And a nice crisp run. Great job. Maybe expecting pass, in second down, but really good job running the football, committing to it, getting the first down.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The give to the tailback. Spins away from the defender. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Cook. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge first down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Great style points on that catch, but they didn't pick up any yardage.
Man, these running backs are used to being split out in high school as a wide receiver, playing 7-on-7 as middle school and high school. You could tell how comfortable he was being a wide receiver near the sidelines. Didn't get nervous at all.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The sure hands, it's Ross. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
All right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The Orange converted and picked up that last first down by keeping it on the ground. Maybe they go right back to it. They'll run it. It's Willis. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. Back to pass. He wants it all. Touchdown, Orange. Fitted in the window for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to plow on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point makes it 28-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, Dave. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Cuse. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
TCU 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Dropping back, it's Hoover. Rushes on him. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Touchdown, Syracuse. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he's thrown another interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down. Finds his big tight end. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. To the air on first down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Quickly out to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Cook. Touchdown, Orange! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Syracuse 49, TCU 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Horned Frogs want to move quickly. They'll run play action. Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's McAllister. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
Get set, get set.
Looking downfield, it's Hoover. Throws to the wideout. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Plenty of work to do here on second and long.
29.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires on the move. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
Here we go.
Back to pass on second down. Looking down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot. The pass is incomplete, and 1 second is left. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Tough to beat a good first half of football in a great town like Syracuse. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Syracuse has it teed up, ready to kick off and start this second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. So now it's second and long. Back to throw, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got a man, it's Rodgers. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Gonna look downfield again. Oh, they're after him. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll line up for a second down play. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. He'll pull it on the read. There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Willis.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Going downfield for the big play. He's got it inside the 30. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. They'll make the stop, and not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. They want to run this quarterback. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Cuse.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. Back to pass, it's Hoover. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
Not a lot of good plays for third in California, so you're just trying to get a completion and help out your punter, but they can't even get that executed.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And that decision will be questioned for a while. Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Syracuse. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, talk about playing complementary football. You get the sudden change, you get the turnover, and now you turn it into points immediately. Nice job by the defense forcing it, the offense taking advantage and putting points on the board.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Fires to the wideout. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean.
And the defense, got him at the 27.
All right, offense, it's got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
Finds his man. It's Cook. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Orange. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. When that receiver got 3, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be brought down. TCU has it back in the Horned Frogs go on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now 1st down from the 39. Used the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
To the air. It's Hoover. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. We've come to the break, and it's Syracuse on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here.
TCU 0.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on third down for this offense.
More satellite. Set, ready.
The play action fake. On a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking chances, a lot of times it's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did. And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
A strike downfield. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
Okay, ready.
Syracuse comes to the line on first and goal.
Jackrabbit.
Tight end finds a soft spot.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On first and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
Wideout trying to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Cuse.
Honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. And he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He throws into the middle of the field. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the right. He's got it. Breaks into the open. He steps out of bounds after a huge play, but hang on just a second. Defense might get bailed out here by a flag. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again.
Moves.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Orange now facing a 3rd and short. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming into the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And while they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. Never a doubt. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the new kind.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix. On offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.